I love carbs I do adore.
Hey, it's your girl B back with another video. Alright, so this one's gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna react to a reactor. Well, I don't really know if he counts as a reactor. Definitely one of my favorite YouTubers, Tom Harlock. He did a video on, if you watched my video, I think I posted yesterday, I mentioned Foodie Beauty. And if you don't know who that is, she's a train wreck, literally a train wreck. You will see in this video, we are gonna react to it. Me and Bay. Say hey, Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna react to it. He's pretty funny, or at least I think so. So let's get into it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000, or I'm on the road for 1,000 because he's a guest. Well, you are a guest.
We're on the road to 1,000.
I'm on the road. No,
as a unit.
No, there's no unit here.
No, because the community is also a part of the 1K.
Yeah, but we're not including you in that we.
Damn. Yes, yeah, you blew me out.
What do you mean? Like, one, you don't even like to react. Two, you're not a reactor. You just sit there and occasionally say stuff. Let's be serious though. If we had to listen to this video with just you, honey, you know it's true. But yeah, let me not pick on Bay. I love you, Bay. I appreciate you staying up after your long day and doing this with me. Mwah, mwah, mwah. All right, y'all. That's been a pretty long intro for someone who don't like to do long intros. I know. I'm gonna start now.
Alright lads, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Tom Harlock and I don't have an intro, but I am ravenous for a big greasy mess. Unfortunately, the subject of today's video could end world hunger.
Oh wow.
This is
What the entire fuck?
I'm so mad he found that clip. Cause you don't really watch Foodie Beauty either. You don't watch anyone that I watch. That's why I say it's my channel, because all the people react to are like my people.
Yeah.
Yeah, like for sure.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like she did that. She's famous for her animal impersonations, her seal noises. Yeah. Foodie Beauty, gotta love her. She also changes her name all the time, so it's been Foodie Beauty. Her real name is Chantal Marie. It's been the Chantal Show, Flobby Bobby, Big Beautiful Me. Most recently, it was Everyday Miriam. And then she went back to Foodie Beauty. I should have stole her handle when I had to change. I thought about it, but I didn't want to be that person. But like, I definitely should have did it. Because she was talking about something. This is the new me. The new and improved me. If you don't know, this chick has went on. You'll see in this video the mess that she is. But she's Canadian. She's living in Kuwait with her husband, air quotations. We don't know if it's legit or not. We're assuming, I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt saying it is. But yeah.
beauty. Well, at least one of those is true.
I'm probably
Oh,
the
shit.
laziest
Damn.
person
You are.
you will ever meet in your life.
Yeah.
Known in real life as Chantal Marie, from Canada to Cuba and over to Kuwait, Chantal has dragged herself through the mud, and fortunately for our entertainment, has documented every other inch.
My
Hold on.
bloomers
Let me take.
in the crotch area discolored because of his.
Hold on.
Other inch.
I'll
My
rewind it.
bloomers in the crotch area discolored because of his nasty cum.
With a catalogue of explicit story time.
Ew.
That's all you gotta say is ew. I'm telling you, it is not an exaggeration when I say this woman is vile. She is gross. But really, I started watching her because she was on a weight loss journey. And I wanted to support her along with Amberlynn Reed. Because they're all a part of Girl World. But then I realized that these girls were not losing weight. And it was just a vicious cycle. I mean, Chantal has been on a million diets. There was like a grape diet, an air diet, a water diet. She been vegan. I mean, you name it, this girl has done it, but never consistently. And her health has been really declining, and I'm hoping she doesn't, you know.
A failed venture into the world of true crime, and a long list of flopped romantic endeavours.
The fuck?
Yeah, she might be a big girl, but the real Chantal show begins when the eating ends. Personally, I've known of Chantal for years.
Me
I'm
too.
a member of the Goalverse. Her and Amberlynn are like...
Yeah, it's Girl World. GORL, y'all. GORL, which is why my other channel is B Meets Girl. Girl. The R. Hold the O.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why, like, if you ever see my other channel, It's B meets Girl World, because the Girl World, Amberlynn Reed, Chantal, the Slayton sisters from 1,000 Pound Sisters on TLC. They're all a part of the Girl World.
Which they stole that drip from the LGBT community, but I'm gonna just leave that alone.
Dents in the same.
Wait, who stole what?
That whole girl, the G-O.
Okay,
G-R-O,
no, because that probably originates with Amberlynn Reed, and she is actually a part of the LGBT.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, she's
Right.
she's gay.
Because I was about to say, here we go.
No, like
Colonizing.
no. Wow, colonizing. No, she actually is. I don't really think she's been with a guy. All of her relationships that have been online have been with women, so she is a part of the.
Oh, alright, cool.
And that's Amberlynn right there, I believe.
You can
Yeah,
sense
that's
the
Amberlynn.
other just by proximity.
The odor.
And probably by the smell. In my 30 years on this planet, I have never quite been begged for anything like you lot have pleaded for me to cover Chantal. And as much as I do love to edge you out, it's getting late, the AdSense is high, and Chantal's religious now, so she can't be nasty to me, or she goes to...
She is religious now. She's Muslim now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, she changed now. She wasn't, though. Yeah. Like, it's nothing wrong with changing your religion. That's not what I'm saying. It's just her whole life on the internet has been her cussing people out, her being a bigot, her being racist, just being the most despicable human. Like, I mean, like, for real. You'll see. I keep saying it, but you will see.
So,
let me stop pausing.
Video, hold my hand as we wade through
hold
the
my hand, babe.
swamps of Chantopolis in an effort to find
out
exactly
did shave.
what's wrong with Foodie
she pulled the
Beauty.
bridge.
If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time.
Yo!
If you fall, I'll catch
Bruh! Why are you fucking up such a wonderful song?
Baby, I'm trying to, like, not pause. Because I always get those people that be like, you pause too much. And I'm like, this is a reaction commentary channel. Genuine reactions here.
And the real ones appreciate what we bring to the table.
Yeah, for sure. Subscribe. You know she do her own music. Like, for real. I mean, it's kind of all like this, though. Don't think it's good. I mean, but if you like this, like if this is your type of music, anyone out there that's listening, you know, you should check her out. I don't know. I think she's on like iTunes, Apple Music. I know she got some of her songs up on YouTube. We might review those one day. Why is it all the girls we cover can't sing and think they can?
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
The earliest uploads on Chantal's channel featured typical gal shite, beauty subscription box reviews, makeup tutorials, sitting at home and counting pads. I don't know what girls do. At the start, her views weren't exactly through the roof, but she was having fun and began mixing things up as her channel grew.
Big thank you to my followers. I'm at like almost 600 subscribers and I'm just so amazed.
Chantal began letting
Me
us
too,
into
me
her big,
too.
beautiful world. She was
W
32,
followers.
living in Canada, and for the last few years dating a man named BB.
BB is the only one to make a clean break and escape. Honest to God. Like, I'm not even lying. He is the only one to me. Like, he was like, I'm out. And he meant it. He never came back. He ain't spun the block. He didn't try to get no clout out of it. He was out. Shout out to you, BB. I hope you're in Africa somewhere well.
Yeah.
Like Chantal, you should let it be known that he wouldn't even stay for the Canadian visa. And that's a harder one to get than the U.S. one.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even stay for that.
Man, that still shot was crazy.
Oh, what's it? It remind me of Get Out. You know what? That might be my title.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
It might be like
Man,
Get Out.
They look like a crap for help, yeah.
Honestly.
Their job the previous year, Chantal was supported by BB, claiming unemployment and put all of her efforts into making you.
Oh, he supported you for a whole year. I forgot about that. I know he cooked all the meals for the most part.
A success. And in February of 2017, all that hard work would pay off.
Hey guys. Sorry, I'm just like having a really bad time right now. I'm hangry. Like, I have not eaten a single thing in
I don't believe
forever.
it.
Well, you might want to tell your big old paw that, because I'm half tempted to bend back a finger and ask for a wish. Nothing quite freaks me out like a mukbang. Originating from Korea, mukbangs have become a popular genre on YouTube, wherein people throw back fistfuls of food on camera.
So get your food, get your drinks.
Yeah, and that's why I say, like, a lot of people don't really understand what a mukbang is supposed to do.
Right.
Or be. You know, it's supposed to be, like, a huge amount of food.
Right.
Like a cornucopia of food. And a lot of people just eat a regular meal.
And join me on this first official mukbang for my channel.
In this first mukbang, Chantel would outline her plan to eat healthy in between gorging.
On the days
Yeah.
that I don't do mukbangs, I'm gonna...
Yeah, but then you started doing them, like, every day. Like, for real, like, every day was a mukbang. That's, like, her channel now. Like, if I took y'all over there right now, all you would see is mukbang after mukbang after mukbang. Like, and that's why you haven't lost not a single shred of weight.
very little, and whatever I eat is gonna be healthy.
Adamant she could lose weight while still eating shite, Chantel went on to prove that. Shocker, you can't.
Pizza time.
Bailing on the makeup videos in favour of Goblin. More food meant more views, which meant more money, which meant more food. She was making a killing stuffing her face, and as 2017 closed out, Chantel would hit 20,000 subscribers. But new viewers weren't the only thing Chantel was gaining.
I'm trying to be a little quiet because BB's barely getting... It's like 5 in the morning. So I thought I would just do a video for you guys because I'm eating my cheat day.
She was
Why are you
200
awake?
pounds overweight, plagued with a myriad of health concerns, and despite trying one meal a day and healthy-ish mukbangs, and even hiring a personal
Poor kitty.
trainer, Chantel would lose and gain
You said what?
I said poor kitty.
Oh, she gave them away when she went to go be with her husband
Oh, okay.
in Kuwait, you know.
Yeah.
Ironically, there's a reactor called, like, French Fry Girl. And, her sister-in-law or family member adopted Chantal's cat. But, like, they had this huge, like, beef going on. So it was, like, this big drama thing going on in Girl World. Hilarious. I don't know why it matters. I mean, you ditched your pet so you could go move halfway across the world to some guy who don't even love you and cheated on you. But, you know.
£10, ending the year as big as ever.
Like a beach ball.
Oh no, you don't, love. Beach balls spark joy.
No
I would
shit.
fancy my chances by
Yo.
you, that small child. But although she struggled, her viewers enjoyed her honesty.
I don't remember much else about my childhood. I do remember my first bag of chips.
In a series of get to know me videos,
That
she'd
is so
open up
sad.
about her childhood.
Damn.
Being raised by her mum, she would finish off her teenage years at a group home, thanks to a complicated relationship between Chantel and attention.
One day I was fighting with my mom about something. I don't even remember. Probably at that time because I wanted to go sleep at my boyfriend's and be allowed to screw him all hours of the night.
Her mum would stop
The
her
fuck?
seeing older men and
What did you say? The hell? I mean, this is the same woman who slept with a homeless man and told the world. Like, what do you mean? She came on here talking about, you know, some, you know, transmitted diseases and her, you know, being green and context clues, y'all, because YouTube.
Chantel faked an overdose to show everyone just how sad she really was.
I showed her the bottle and said I took half the bottle. And I hadn't.
After being a big old drama queen, Chantel would be taken from the hospital and placed in a mental institute, where in some strange twist of fate, she was housed next to a gal committed for undereating.
You could tell her family really loved her. And they would bring her all kinds of candy, big tubs of gummy bears, and just junk food surrounded her bed. They want her to eat, you know?
Oh yeah, they want her to eat Chantel. And I don't think
Damn.
We all know where this is going.
where this story's going.
I had said to her at some point, "Are you gonna eat those candy?" And I think she kind of caught on because she gave them to me. She gave me her candies.
Jesus Christ, Chantel. Well, I hope you gave her something in return. I'm sure you wouldn't miss a handful of lipids.
My mom was like, well, you're not coming back here because you're not ready to. She didn't feel ready.
She would still go over for dinner, and her mum would help her out financially, but Chantel was a nightmare, and her mum couldn't be asked.
I ended up getting placed at that home for teens who had nowhere to go.
What could be considered quite a traumatic event for most, Chantel had a blast. It was easy peasy, like stealing candy from a baby. Or nutrition from an anorexic.
And you know
Right.
what? Sad story, but it ended up being one of the best experiences of my life.
Being the Canadian
Really?
Tracy B.
Being ditched by your mom and placed in a group home essentially for abandoned teens was the best moment. Why? Because you got to eat? Okay.
For a bit, Chantel would make her dreams come true when she landed a job at, ironically, the same mental health facility she was committed to in her teenage years. But after calling in sick one too many times, Chantel was eventually terminated for being useless.
Oh,
And
wow.
Leah would find her way to
Not
YouTube,
being
where she
useless,
was
though.
free to gobble whatever on earth this is. I hope for both of our sakes, it's a parasitic tapeworm.
Bae. Some big hot dogs, though. Like, huge. Dang, girl. You like them big dogs. Them BBDs.
Wow.
Them big, with them BHG. No, them BHDs. Big hot dogs. Big dogs. What? I mean, we all know she like BBC, too. BB's proof of that. What? I mean,
I need her to stop messing up these songs.
Chantel is a serial oversharer, and in 2018,
yeah.
bent over and spread her ass. In a new series called The Fat Girl Files, Chantel would divulge perhaps a bit too much.
You ain't lying.
A little.
And the internet don't never forget. Like, I mean, as proven by this video.
A pain, like a nagging pain, down in my roll somewhere. I went searching, and there was a Pringles cap stuck somewhere in my roll. Probably was there for like 12 hours.
And they were plain when they started, but now they smell like salt and vinegar.
TP tends to get stuck, and I don't know, my butt cheeks are just like really compressed again.
Ew.
No one on earth needed to know that. Except maybe a doctor. But no one else needed to know that. At all.
So basically what she's saying is she got them bodybuilder butt cheeks. They be so tight you can't spread them. Not that I would know that. I'm just saying.
I don't know what it is.
Another revelation was the great battle between toilet paper and Chantel's flaps.
One guy just tried to be really nice about it and not say anything and just kind of picked it out. And I felt him pick it out and I was like, oh my God, this was a toilet paper.
Oh God, I hope that was a teaching moment. And you now carry complimentary dental wipes.
Yo.
See, I hope that was a learning moment for her. Like, you know what?
Wow.
That is so. Can you imagine somebody picking toilet paper out of your? Listen, we wouldn't even look. Don't call me. I'll call you. Do not call me. I will call you.
Yeah.
It's not you. It's me. I'm just not ready for this relationship. I hope you find someone who will give you everything you need. I'm out. Pew!
It wasn't the only thing clinging to Chantel. And in 2018, we met the other man in her life.
Oh, Pete. What's up, Pete? Her bestie / ex-boyfriend.
Hi. Oh, Pete, you funny little man.
Hello.
Hi.
Wow.
I always look bigger.
I ain't gonna hold you. Peace is weird. Like, he's weird. He has a very peculiar list of demands from his girlfriend. Like, you can't have a cat, but you gotta accept his cats. It's weird.
Wow.
There's other stuff on the list.
I ain't one of them niggas.
I am bigger than you, but I mean, like, you know.
Nah,
I'm a little bit further back,
Sure.
and you're bigger.
Pete's had become a permanent side dish in Chantel's life, and due to his odd behaviour, was a bit of a case study himself.
Lonnie.
So now's my chance to slip in whatever I want to slip in, and she won't even realize.
A proud brony, Pete's is somehow the more sensible of the two.
I know, which is wild considering how weird he is.
Correcting Chantal's sticky situations.
You people have been dealing with this for what, like 2-3 years? You've been at this vlogging.
Yeah, they already can't stand me.
I've known her for I've known her for over 15 years.
Pete and Chantal were exes, but had remained friends since the breakup.
You know, I definitely love Pete as a person. Pete is his nickname. His real name is Jamie.
Chantal explained that there was so much shared experience and common ground between them that despite the lust being gone, she would always have space in her life for Pete.
I definitely love him as a person, and I don't think that will ever stop because he's a really dear friend of mine. And I think that this...
Well, that was until you got married, but I mean, you know.
breakup, you know, was a good thing. We are very good friends, and there's nothing more to it.
They had met in school and worked in the same call centre together, eventually starting a relationship that would last for 6 years and end by Chantal cheating with BB.
Oh yeah, you did cheat on him with BB. I forgot. It's been so much going on in this girl's life. I forgot. Yeah, she did cheat on him with BB.
To have started talking with BB before breaking up with him.
Pete was
So you
desperate
cheated.
to keep Chantal and offered her free
They-
rein.
yeah, they
of
were
any knob
roommates.
She wanted to slob on.
Many times Pete would tell me, even if you don't love me anymore, I don't know, maybe he sensed it was coming, but he said, even if you don't love me anymore and you wanted to see someone else, I would be totally cool with that. I would be cool with you having different lovers to make you happy.
Babe, would you be cool with me having different lovers
Fuck no.
to make me happy?
Fuck no.
Baby, but I want to be like Foodie Beauty.
Hell no.
Why not?
Shit, I ain't going for this shit.
But babe,
Absolutely.
you
the
said
fuck not.
for in sickness and in health
That ain't got
for
shit
better
to
or
do with
worse.
sickness and health.
and some other stuff that we
Nah,
vow.
that ain't got nothing to do with that.
But babe, please.
Nope.
It's all I've ever wanted. Look, I can have a boyfriend and a husband.
No.
We could be on that show.
Hell no.
There's a show.
The tempting offer. Chantal said, no thanks. She met BB online and she was in love.
I'll never forget
Oh,
doing
God.
that, like breaking up with him. It was so hard. Because I was pretty much just like, I was like, you know, I'm breaking up with you. I just said everything. I said I'm not in love with you anymore. And I'm in love with someone else.
Giving up his one true love, Chantal would move in with BB and he'd settle for just being besties.
You're so vain, you probably think this comment is about you.
Well, it is.
She loved the attention and he liked to sniff her farts. Can I make it any more obvious? Chantal loved to take her eating show on the road, and in one trip to McDonald's, she got more than she ordered.
That was weird. I had to stop. And this man came to my window, and he was crying, like legit crying. And he's like, I'm sorry, I'm so hungry. And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, well, I only have my debit card. And I'm like, but I'll buy you something to eat.
Cutting the camera, she returned to explain her good deed.
So I went back through the drive-thru and got him a friggin' meal because that really broke my heart.
Unfortunately for Chantal, her viewers had eyes, and it was pretty obvious her car hadn't moved an inch. And as the internet discussed her being a big fat liar, it wouldn't take long for another heavyweight to throw her fork in the ring.
I'm getting kind of...
Amberlynn Reed.
Damn.
You know what's crazy? Like, Amberlynn Reed is a train wreck too. But no one is, like, you know how someone is just so terrible that they overshadow.
Yeah.
That is what Foodie Beauty is. Like, Amberlynn Reed is terrible, but Foodie Beauty, she takes the fucking cake, the trophy, everything.
If I'm being honest.
Amberlynn Reed is a fellow YouTuber whose original recipe of mukbangs and flopped weight loss attempts had cemented her position as the queen.
Man, I
of
found her years ago. She came up in my algorithm. And, like, she was, like, 500 pound. It was, like, titled, like, 500 pound girl WW. I think she was on like on Weight Watchers or whatever, and she's still 500 pounds. Like 10 years later.
Hydrate Kingdom.
They gave me 2 chips, although I asked for an apple, but that's okay.
Taking to Twitter, Anne Boleyn would vent her disgust at Chantal, but she quickly learned the hard way: if you poke a hog, it's gonna squeal.
You know what makes me sick to my stomach? That you use a motorized
But now they're like best friends, allegedly.
The hell?
cart to get around Walmart to go buy your snacks and journals. I'm 372 pounds. And I would never use a scooter because I'd be too ashamed. I would rather not even go into a store.
Oh, that's not very nice, is it? And they do say you shouldn't punch down, but I suppose you are both built like a T-Rex, so do what you can. Try.
Damn.
You know what it's doing? It said it'd be the Meet the Robinsons movie.
Oh yeah.
I don't think this was a good idea, boss. I swear.
Work yourself.
I might include the clip if I remember. All I'm seeing is butt cheeks flopping everywhere when she rolling.
You got stuff on your fingers. What the fuck?
With stinky fingers and a lust for life, Chantal uploaded my New Year plans, wherein she details how this one was gonna be different.
I'm going to make 2019 a year of transition.
And you still ain't done it. I hope I'm not this is a spoiler for anyone.
Right.
She's still the same goddamn weight. She might be heavier.
Alert. It wasn't. To shake things up, Chantal would hit the streets with Pete's. Sometimes we'd go the shops, and then directly behind them to their bins.
Butt shot.
In a series of dumpster diving videos, the pair would sift through bags of shite in an effort to salvage, well, whatever didn't have blood and piss on it.
This is our first time finding something. Sleep, chamomile soap, and this little fish.
Is that it? You'd have a more bountiful loot if you laid down a tarpaulin, did a few star jumps, and collected what fell out. I meant a back fat, alright. If I was being minging, I would have said Diva Cup.
Oh, wow.
I found a lack of enjoyment for dumpster diving.
In 2019, Chantal's focus was her polycystic ovary syndrome. It had been exacerbated by her weight, and her attempts to de-escalate its severity were futile.
Same weight, I'm pretty sure.
Gal couldn't stick to a diet to save her life. Literally. God, that was morbid, I hope not.
I'm very paranoid about having surgery when I'm this size. I don't want my heart to give out. There's just when you're obese, especially morbidly obese, it is very risky having surgery of any kind.
She needed a hysterectomy, but it wasn't just Chantal's health in jeopardy. Her relationship was under threat.
BB does want kids. BB, that's fairly important to him. So
I mean, to be fair, it's important to a lot of people, but it's really big in the African culture.
Yeah.
In particular.
Viewers would flood her videos with dislikes and force Chantal to take a step back.
I'm gonna keep my channel up and see how it goes. But I definitely need some time away to take care of myself. And I think that's the most responsible thing for me to do.
Much like most things in Chantal's life, within 24 hours she had fallen off the wagon, returning to YouTube with a red lip and a surgery date.
Hey guys. So at this point, I know you probably think that I'm trolling you, and I promise that's not the case.
Because despite her worst efforts, Chantal hadn't shifted a pound, and in the summer of 2019 underwent a hysterectomy.
I have to spend 4 hours in recovery because I have sleep apnea. So it's an automatic 4 hours to monitor breathing and oxygen saturation and stuff.
In a video called Intravenous Mukbang, alright, I made that one up, Chantal let her viewers know she made it through. With BB by her side and enough drugs pumping through her system to put down a small donkey, Chantal would make a full recovery.
Yeah, you mean.
Take long for her to be back to her old self.
So I thought I would just do, what I do best. Eat!
And with the Halloween season quickly approaching, things were getting freaky.
You know what's sad though? You would think, like, with every health scare, surgery, something would rattle this girl. Like something.
Shit, she thinks she invisible.
Man, you better stop thinking that, because Life by Jen probably thought that. Rest in peace to her. Yeah, like, yeah, that was sad. I mean, it's sad when really anybody dies. Like, I wish we could all live forever. Lord.
Wonderful.
On the 21st of October, Chantel uploaded Halloween Cheese Cemetery Mukbang, a 17-minute video wherein she recreates a cheese platter she found on Pinterest.
Really? This bae. She's don't like this is you recreated a cheese platter. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know people do charcuterie boards, but it just seems so
basic.
Yeah, like really. When is you?
On a neon map
oh, then you gonna eat the whole thing, ain't it?
of BPA.
Like a little rat. Like the little rat that you are.
Stick and retells the horrific tale of one of America's most devastating cults.
So I was reading a while ago on this cult.
During the video, Chantel displayed graphic images as she scoffed dairily triangles.
So I'll show you a picture. You don't see the body, you just see it covered with their shoes sticking out.
And the internet wasn't very happy, being labelled gross and insensitive. It was this blunder that led to Chantel's first mention in the mainstream media. Reports on Chantel's video
Oh, for real? Dang, you know it's bad when the real media pick you up. YouTuber Foodie defends herself over backlash over photos of dead old bodies and mukbang.
The fuck?
Apparently she was showing like real unalived bodies doing her mukbang while she was eating.
Why?
Because she was trying to take a stab, no pun intended, into the world of like, you know, criminal, you know, and gore and...
in her making a statement to Metro UK. According to her, her video was targeted out of malice. Despite the negative press, Chantel was determined to end the year with a bang. BB was working, so she celebrated New Year's Eve alone in a hotel. After Chantel went for dinner and drinks with her family, she pulled out the camera and started a live stream.
I rented a hotel room for 2 nights. Nice hotel room that I'm in right now by myself.
But the video abruptly ended when it appeared Chantel wasn't quite as alone as she claimed. Oh crikey, who on earth could that be, eh? Well, Pete's, obviously.
Oh, you in a hotel room repeats? Why you with BB? Girl. Yeah. Yo, the internet never forgets. But what, man? I ain't even gonna say like what you would do, cause what would you do, babe?
Niggas got to die, son.
Wait, you can't say that on YouTube. What's wrong with you? Beep. Babe, what would you do?
Niggas got to be taken care of, son.
Thank you. Keep it G.
Shut the fuck up.
You really don't like her singing. I don't either, but I mean, I guess I'm just so used to it. Because like I said, I actually watch Foodie Beauty sometimes, and she will always premiere her songs.
Lonely, heartbreak is so lonely, you could die. Thank you very much.
Really?
BB didn't like the attention. He was often heard in the background of Chantel's videos, just smashing away at the Xbox controller.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of swearing. BB is playing a video game.
Although they had been together for years, BB and Chantel's relationship hinged on his desire to have a family, and not a wife that's a public mess, I suppose. So it came as no surprise when her and BB announced they had broken up.
So, BB and I decided to break up. I think a lot of you could see our dynamic.
What?
That wasn't mutual. That wasn't mutual.
Yeah, it won't mutual. Like, I hate when people say that, because it's like, sometimes maybe it is, but like, more often than not, there's somebody that wanted out. And in this case, we all know who wanted to get out.
Yeah.
BB. Like, how was that relationship benefiting him? You were embarrassing him all over the internet.
Right.
You were in a hotel room with Pete's, and now we can't have a baby, which, I mean, there are workarounds. You could adopt. You could use a surrogate, but then who's paying for that, Foodie Beauty?
Right.
Like, I mean, I don't know. But then, I don't know. You can't be in hotel rooms with other men with me.
Right.
Like, nah, we ain't about that life.
And it's changed a lot over the years.
After the separation, Chantel was roomless, wombless, and turned to the only constant in her life.
I'm gonna stay in and jerk off.
Pete's.
What?
Moving into a luxurious villa that
Let's be honest. Pete's is like no better than Foodie Beauty. It's just she's like I'm trying to tell you. It's like she's the main character syndrome here. It's all about her. She is like so horrible that everybody else look normal, but they're not normal. They're just as fucking crazy. She's just crazier. It's like crazy, and crazier. No. It's like crazy, crazier, and craziest.
Yeah.
And we all know who the craziest is. It's Chantal. Then you got Peace. Then you got Amberlynn Reed.
experience lockdown together.
We can go for a walk on this path after.
Can we, though?
And as Pete spent his days comparing the dimensions.
That was funny. He said, "Can we though?" Yeah.
Of the new waifu pillow, Chantel would eat her way to 400 pounds and beyond. At this point for Chantel, eating thousands of calories worth of greasy food every day was a walk in the park.
You eat garbage, so you can make money to eat garbage.
That's the life of a mukbanger.
And she didn't care.
No, that's your life.
Look at her arteries filled up her bank account. Yeah, her views weren't massive, but her little dedicated fan base would happily support her.
What the fuck? Why did somebody just give me $400? Oh my god.
Yeah, that happened. Somebody gave her $400.
On
I wonder
YouTube,
what
you
you
can
blew
set up
on.
channel memberships
Food!
and super chats allowing for tips. It's often speculated these supporters are secret dirtbags who love Chantel being as foul as possible, which would make sense, but I can't prove anything, so maybe they're just not normal. Throughout 2020, Chantel uploaded over 150 mukbangs.
Dang!
Each plate was, well, more like a tray, but I'll give the gal her due.
150 mukbangs?
Ain't enough mukbangs in the world.
She does know how to spice up her gobble.
So this video's time period is going to be the Roaring 20s.
Ooh, the Roaring 20s. Wait, are we talking decades or stones? Because,
Wow.
I'll be honest, gal, you are looking pretty shapely. In a series of time warp videos, Chantel would cook up theme.
If y'all are watching from the US, stones is their system of weight in the UK. Just an FYI.
meals.
So like how we would be like 150 pounds, they would be like what? What is that? 15 stone? Don't quote me. Let me look it up. I'm gonna do the conversion real quick. Now, what would Chantal be? If Chantal was 400 pounds to stones, what would that be? What would that be? But you know what that would be? That would be around 28 stones. So, yeah. It's just their way of converting. Not converting, but doing weight measurements. Like how they call dollars pounds. It's the whole thing.
So I dedicated costumes and an attempt at a set.
I was thinking we could head over to Jack Rabbit Slim's for a burger and a shake. What do you think?
Ooh, well, I think you should take that Marlboro Gold, give me a toke, and then pop it in my eyeball. Please, I beg.
Wow.
From dinners inspired by various decades to feast from films such as Pulp Fiction and Titanic.
I mean, that could have been a
In
hit.
2020, Chantel
If it
was
won't
still
hurt.
massive, but she was happy.
Alright, you gotta look like a psycho in the thumbnail. So
I look like a psycho in general.
She had peeps
long as you
and
know.
reviewers who had forgiven her missteps.
As long as he knows.
As the world stood still,
Wow.
the pair would share their daily escapades.
Really?
you look nice.
Thousands of people would
You do actually. Look at this.
Damn.
He do look nice. Ain't that sad?
Damn.
He might look better than you, which is
in to observe the dynamic between the star and her loved-up orbiter.
So we're just gonna drive around and show you some of the pretty lights. So
Let's get two.
And as we said goodbye to 2020, Pete and Chantel would take us on a tour of the neighbourhood decorations. And as they drove through miles of Christmas lights, just for a moment, everything felt like it might be okay.
Well, that's great for your viewers. That's a lovely Christmas treat.
I said might.
Bang, bang, he shot me down. Bang, bang, I hit the ground. Bang, bang.
You want to know why I am saluting you, Tom Harlock? Honestly, not because you put this together, but because you put this together. Y'all don't understand that Foodie Beauty is one of those YouTubers that will be on live for like 12 hours a day, 18 hours a day, 4 hours straight. Like, for real. Like it's nothing. Like, she used to sleep on live. She used to go take a, it on live. All that stuff on live. Like, do you hear the slap? The clap?
I don't know what's clapping. I just know something is bang, bang.
Wow. Babe, look, your babe's twerking for you.
Yeah, Pete's was great company, but Chantel needed to be loved. She wanted to be touched, so she downloaded Tinder, set her preferences to vermin within 10 miles, and in 2000...
Did you say vermin with the... Yo, absolutely, sir. But man, if you're talking about somebody that sure can pick them, she one of them.
One met Nada.
I'm not catching
Oh,
it.
not Natter.
Or maybe...
Oh, you mean the guy that allegedly raped somebody and the woman pressed charges? Yeah, that guy. Yeah, they entered into this like throuple type relationship. Yeah.
But stock up on the pessaries, love, because you might be catching some in.
Good afternoon, guys. How are you doing?
Suddenly craving a chemical peel.
He got a channel.
He was only...
He got a channel. He's got a cooking channel if y'all want to check it out. It's under his name. Natter. Nader. I forget his last name though.
The Egyptian man. But after Chantel let his name slip, viewers quickly discovered the identity of 40-year-old Nada.
He's definitely 100% not somebody I could ever be in a relationship with. So it's just like for fun. Because he's way too controlling. Like, he's so controlling and just weird.
From what she had told everyone, Nada was rude, controlling, and Chantel absolutely loved it.
Arab men can have a temper and tendency to be controlling. Yeah, I know, but they're sexy. Oh, God.
Well, yeah, we all love a bad boy, Chantel, but not a patient bloody zero.
I did go over to the Egyptian guy's house.
After speaking for a few days,
And just so y'all know, they were doing, illegal substances together, and she gained an addiction to some fine white powder. YouTube, y'all, YouTube, context clues.
She gained an addiction to that Coca-Cola, you know what I'm saying?
Thanks, babe.
this date would take place in April. Travelling down to his apartment, she had no idea what she was letting herself in for.
I think I did maybe like 5 lines, 4 or 5 lines.
All right.
And I know it's hard to say that because I know you guys. I'm not usually like that. Or maybe I am and you just don't know me. I don't know.
Reporting back on live stream the following day, and as Pete sat there searching WikiHow for cochlear self-mutilation, Chantel would go into detail about her passionate night of being ragged about.
Every time we would cuddle, we would start kissing, and then he would... Again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Like,
I don't care if we break up. I don't care how cool we are. You're not about to sit there in front of me and talk about how you was having, with someone else.
Right.
Like, absolutely not.
Ain't trying to hear that shit.
Really not.
I fucking lied 7 times. I was just like... So I'm just, at one point, I'm just like, I can't. I'm sorry.
No, you're not, and I don't forgive you.
This guy...
Might I recommend avoiding him forever?
It was plain to see Pete's couldn't stand Nada.
He seems clingy in an annoying kind of way.
Yeah, I know, but you just have to stink out after, that's all.
But Gal didn't
What?
want to hear it. She was in love.
Oh, yeah. And you know what's crazy about Natter? He ended up stealing her CPAP.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure if he broke it or not, but I definitely know he stole it. Or no, not stole, but she left it over there and then he was like, you ain't getting it back.
Just think.
Last time I checked, I think my name was on my channel, and I get to share whatever I want on my channel, right?
Yeah, but just
Not
because
really.
you can doesn't always mean you should. But in days,
True.
now that was featuring on Chantel's channel, he didn't have a job and Chantel was funding his lifestyle. But he was only interested in her money. He'd swerve her calls, and when he did answer, was nothing short of an arsehole.
Hi, guys.
It was obvious to everyone watching, Nada wanted a good time party gal, and Chantel being willing to fund it was just a bonus.
Friends benefits.
Yeah, there were moments that he was kind to her, but more often than not, he was dismissive and degrading. And I understand having your blinkers on, but when thousands of people are telling you he's a nightmare, maybe it's time to wake up.
We hate Chantal. Your channel's better without her.
Thank you so much. I think I would hit her too.
To try
Dang.
and establish Nada his own revenue stream, Chantel set him up a YouTube channel where his chefing expertise were called into question. I mean, if anyone can identify this foul slop, I really appreciate it. I've seen more delicately presented.
I don't know what it is, but I know I'm not eating it.
Man, hell no, send that shit bait.
I mean, I guess after eating Foodie Beauty, I mean, you know, everything's tasty after you eat that.
Come, Sean.
I called him like fucking 100 times on Messenger, on phone, no answer. So you know what? I know what you're doing. So I I verbally abused him. Bad.
In Chantel's life, there's a very fine line between love and obsession. And on one chilly evening, Chantel snorted that line and was ready to fight.
Like, you don't not call me all night. What the hell? How can that even happen? You're not even thinking about me? Like, no. It doesn't fly with me. At all.
Not quite believing Nada was out at her mates, Chantel thought it'd be a grand idea to go investigate.
Okay, let's go. Who's coming? In between my legs.
Oh, well, hopefully a witch
Oh, wow.
doctor. Being
Oh, wow. Who's coming in between my legs? Like, girl, no.
by her viewers, Chantel flopped in her car and headed to Nada's.
I'll be back. Bye.
Peeking through his windows and trying his doors.
Yo, stalker self. I do remember that, though. Like, I remember she went over there. She looked in. I don't really think anyone was there. I don't think anyone was home.
He realised Nada wasn't home.
I don't think anyone was home.
Yeah, like, nobody was home. I remember that.
Room, which was dark, but, I mean, if you're in the room with somebody, it's gonna be dark. I didn't hear any noise. His kitchen light was on. The door was locked.
Convinced Nada was seeing another woman, Chantel started to spiral.
Yeah, I feel like I can't let the. I almost want. I want to cry so hard. I just can't. Oh.
On the odd occasion when he would answer her calls, Chantel would spend her evenings live streaming with Nada, and her days complaining about his behaviour. According to Chantel, Nada would get physical and talk to her like shit.
It was bad. Bad. Really bad.
She would come on live talking about how he's the worst person to ever exist.
You look like a piece of shit, so.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and you look like Squidward.
Only to go to his house that evening. Not only was he abusive, but even worse for Chantel, he didn't want to claim her.
Did Chantal buy her own engagement ring? If so...
We're not engaged, guys.
She just wanted to be loved, but nothing was going right for Chantel.
Dang, girl, he played you like that. That's crazy. Like, you got a ring and then he talking about we not engaged, guys. So he keeping his options open. But, I mean, he doing it in front of you. You just letting it rock.
Yeah.
She was off her head for most of the time since they met, but Chantel would deny having a problem until it all came crashing down during one tragic live stream.
I'm pretty sure that I'm addicted to cocaine.
Depressed, addicted, and in love with a man who could give less of a shit, life was going tits up.
I know, right? It sounds so fucked up, but sadly, this is the life, the tragedy of Foodie Beauty.
Yeah.
I would quickly learn that Rock Bottom had a basement. After claiming to be rehabilitated, Chantel would block.
Is he over here impersonating her? I don't think I ever saw that. Do you see him? Look
Give
at
less of a
him.
shit, life
Dressing
was
up
going
like
tits
her.
up, but Chantel would quickly
Wait
learn
for it.
that
Look.
Rock Bottom had a basement. After claiming to be rehabilitated,
Look at him
Chantel
impersonating
would log
her.
on to find terrible news. In the summer of 2021, Nada would announce his new relationship with a woman named Dee Dee. Dee Dee was a long-time Chantel viewer who had messaged Nada and within weeks found herself perched on his arm like nature's most bargain bin parrot. Chantel would issue a warning to Dee Dee, telling her to run as fast as she can.
Your friend Nader is not.
If I'm being honest, I think they're still together though.
Damn.
Yeah, they're still together, talking shit about Chantal on Otter's YouTube channel, doing the same trash lives. The only time he gets views like that is when he's talking about her. It's kind of sad because it's like he really did play her. He really did get her addicted. He really did give her a sexual an STD.
Right.
And it's just, I don't know. He really was accused, and I think the girl pressed some woman in the United States was allegedly raped by him and pressed charges. It was like a whole thing.
You think he is? Okay? You don't know shit. You don't know what the fuck he's put me through for 7 months. At all. You have no idea.
Nada and Dee Dee would flaunt their relationship online, but ending the year on a good note, Pete's would start his own channel, and thank God.
What does Chantel smell like? Usually, like old cheese.
Oh, well,
Wow.
It's a sharp cheddar.
Hey man, with friends like this, who really need enemy with friends like these? What is happening right now? That's your bestie, huh, Chantal? He said you smell like cheese, girl. Like sharp cheddar cheese.
Not even Velveeta, the government cheese.
Wow.
Crunchy white bits that make your teeth go ooh.
Let me control you and I'll exploit you. Bend you over, but she don't starfish like I do. That's okay because I got that chorizo on the down low. I'll be the man, but don't challenge me because I can do what I want because I'm me. So I'm leaving, baby.
And if y'all don't know, all these little audio clips are Foodie Beauty. All her classical stylings, her musical contributions to the world, her poetry, whatever you want to call it. It's your girl, Foodie Beauty. Please subscribe because I have to suffer through this for y'all, the people. No, I mean, not suffer. I love Tom Harlock. Bang. Look at all that booty.
It's a new year, and Chantel was determined to reclaim her dignity and her CPAP breathing machine. Being held hostage by...
I told you he stole it. Like she left it over there when she stayed the night and he wouldn't give it back.
I'm coming for my stuff like I told you.
Because they were simultaneously live streaming, you could watch the drama unfold from every angle.
Yeah, you could bounce back and forth between his channel, her channel. People was asking questions in both.
I need my machine.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Oh shit.
What a piece of shit.
You dated him. You introduced the world to him. Thanks, Chantal.
Upon arrival, Chantel found more than she bargained for. Although he told Chantel they had broken up, Nada was with Dee Dee.
You have another fucking woman there having wine, you stupid fucking gonorrhea-filled piece of shit, giraffe-looking asshole.
Oh, baby.
She called him a giraffe-looking asshole.
Be alright. Just take a deep breath.
Oh my god, not a giraffe-looking
Or maybe a bunch of
asshole.
short, shallow ones. I'm not sure what the medical recommendation is.
Pete is more of a man than you'll ever be.
You don't even want him.
Heartbroken and empty-handed, Chantel wasn't having it. She was going back. She wanted to breathe.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck Nada. I want to get my fucking CPAP. I came to get my CPAP, and I'm gonna get it.
And as Chantel stood on his doorstep screaming for the CPAP machine, the tension would reach boiling point.
Go break it! Go! Fucking asshole.
Well, you ain't got to tell him twice.
You
Worried
damn
for
sure don't.
Chantel's welfare, a viewer eventually called the police.
Is that a cop? Here's the police.
Entering Nada's apartment, the cops intervened and retrieved Chantel's machine.
She's here because she wants his weight machine.
As thousands listened in to Nada being questioned by police, Chantel would head home with a broken machine and her heart in tatters.
Why would he leave me? I'm a beautiful BBW. I give awesome head.
Sometimes in life, you've got to drop the plates so you can stack them up properly.
Wow.
In 2022,
She probably do, because she looked like she sucked the life out of a bone. So I can only imagine what she'll do with her.
Chantel was ready
Insert
to let
there.
it go. As a long-time sufferer of
What?
The fuck?
a loss.
What is wrong with you? Talk about some what the fuck? She was, she was going bald. That's why she shaved, I think.
Chantel had battled her bald spots. Her follicles were evacuating the dance floor. As January rolled around,
I'm gonna shave my head.
for Chantel, it was time to hang up her orthopedic ballet flats.
And this, ladies, we are now at a stage where the curtains match the drapes. My fupa looks like this.
With nothing but a
Oh my
wardrobe
God.
set in the dream.
I did not need that imagery at all.
Chantel shaved their head on live stream, and honestly, it's the best she's ever looked.
Looks better than the 27 strands of hair that we're holding on while being smothered in 2 pounds of hair fibers.
Could probably do with another few minutes in the pot to harden up, but if my chicken laid that, I'll be a very happy farmer. Logging on to bargainhardfronts.com, Chantel would invest in a fresh install and become a new woman.
This is my hair. I don't wear wigs. Sorry.
Oh, well, boots the house down, etc. Category is gunt.
Pathetic.
Oh, well, your words, not mine. Channeling her pain into art, Chantel would perform a romantic tribute to Nada in the form of an audible nightmare.
Someone told me that you love me. Come on, baby, come and show me. I'm so broken and lonely. I'd do anything for you.
Alright, I'll let her know. He said if you could find a key and stick to it, that'd be a great first step. But
Yeah.
wasn't Chantel's only step in the booth. At the start of her channel, she made song covers via an app called Smule, and I found her profile alongside 20 other songs. So if you're in the mood for a bad time, crack on, boys. Heading into summer,
Dang, we might review those.
Oh no.
Not tonight, but like we might review those.
feeling full, smelling rancid, and looking like she's about to make a final video for Bjork. Not even all the king's horses or all the king's men could put Chantel back together again.
Damn.
Or stop these freaks from talking about each other.
Go to the clinic, you fucking brown-nosing bitch. You have an ugly fucking comb over, bitch. Oh. You have an ugly bald head. That's really good, Natter. The sausage is so good, Natter. Ooh, it's so good. Eat some more, Dee Dee, you fucking bitch.
Going live at the same time, they would debate the origin of Nada's knob bra. But after Nada showed Chantel's worn-out gusset,
When you know how to wash this, Ferris, come too.
there was only one voice of reason left.
Nobody's coming out of this looking good. Nobody.
Nada wanted Chantel out of his life.
Showing my dirty underwear, like from your dirty dick. He just doesn't want me to talk about him, but you're doing everything to make me talk about you. You piss me off. You fucking treat me like shit. It's not gonna fucking fly with me.
And Chantel didn't appreciate that one bit.
He's on his way to the courthouse. If he really is, I'm going to the police station right now.
Under the threat of Nada gaining a restraining order, Chantel sped to the nearest police station to let them know exactly how she'd been treated.
It's a big case, so I gotta go back in an hour and talk to a detective.
Having previously been jailed for treating an ex-girlfriend like the plastic lid of a microwave meal, Nada was on probation and any new offence could really balls up his life.
Bye, Natter. Have a nice life with Dee Dee. I'm sure you'll be nice and bored. But don't worry, she'll provide lots of gas station booze just for you on her Karen office budget.
Nada was arrested but held for just 24 hours and then set free to
Is that chicken cooked? That shit look raw as hell.
serve slop and look rancid.
Oh my god.
Oh,
What
Dee
is
Dee,
that?
Not even the magic man in the sky could save you from that.
I just want to be done with
What
it
is
because I
it?
don't want to think about him anymore, and because of this now I have to. So that's another reason that I just wanted to drop the charges.
Chantel would consider the
dropped
implications,
the
email the
charges.
detective, and take
And again, you can hate me. Don't unsubscribe yet.
Nada made.
Alright, y'all. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here because this video's been super long. Y'all get the point. Foodie Beauty is a train wreck. She's vile. I'm gonna take you to her channel so y'all can see all the mukbangs I was talking about. Let's see if I can get there because there's so many people that like react to her. Zachary Michael, I heart you. Can I get to her channel? Did she? Oh, there she is. Okay. I was like, where'd she go? But yeah, so I'm just gonna do a quick scroll. I cut my full screen for the video, but you get an idea of like all the mukbangs that she does.
Many goddamn mukbangs.
Yeah, it's so much. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. But please like, comment, and subscribe. Please turn the notification bells on. Share. Y'all know the deal. It's your girl B. I'm out. Bye.